Annihilation of Caste Appendices by Babasaheb Ambedkar. Appendix 2 9. Some might think that the Mahatma has made much progress inasmuch as he now believes in Varna and does not believe in caste. It is true that there was a time when the Mahatma was a full-blooded and a blue-blooded Sanatani Hindu. He believed in the Vedas, the Upanishads, the Puranas, and all that goes by the name of Hindu scriptures, and therefore in avatars and rebirth. He believed in caste and defending it with the vigor of the orthodox. He condemned the cry for interdining, interdrinking, and intermarrying, and argued that restraints about interdining to a great extent helped the cultivation of willpower and the conservation of certain social virtue. It is good that he has repudiated his sanctimonious nonsense and admitted that caste is harmful both to spiritual and national growth. And maybe his son's marriage outside his caste has had something to do with his change of view. But has the Mahatma really progressed? What is the nature of the Varna for which the Mahatma stands? Is it the Vedic conception as commonly understood and preached by Swami Dayanand Saraswati and his followers, the Arya Samajists? The essence of the Vedic conception of Varna is the pursuit of a calling which is appropriate to one's natural aptitude. The essence of the Mahatma's conception of Varna is the pursuit of ancestral calling irrespective of natural aptitude. What is the difference between caste and Varna as understood by the Mahatma? I find none. As defined by the Mahatma, Varna becomes merely a different name for caste for the simple reason that it is the same name in essence, namely pursuit of ancestral calling. Far from making progress, the Mahatma has suffered retrogression. By putting this interpretation upon the Vedic conception of Varna, he has really made ridiculous what was sublime. While I reject the Vedic Varna Vyavastha for reasons given in the speech, I must admit that the Vedic theory of Varna, as interpreted by Swami Dayanand and some others, is a sensible and an inoffensive thing. It did not admit birth as a determining factor in fixing the place of an individual in society. It only recognized worth. The Mahatma's view of Varna not only makes nonsense of the Vedic Varna, but it makes it an abominable thing. Varna and caste are two very different concepts. Varna is based on the principle of each according to his worth, while caste is based on the principle of each according to his birth. The two are as distinct as chalk is from cheese. In fact, there is an antithesis between the two. If the Mahatma believes as he does in everyone following his or her ancestral calling, then most certainly he is advocating the caste system, and that in calling it the Varna system, he is not only guilty of terminological inexactitude, but he is causing confusion worse confounded. I am sure that all his confusion is due to the fact that the Mahatma has no definite and clear conception as to what is Varna and what is caste, and as to the necessity of either for the conservation of Hinduism. He has said, and one hopes that he will not find some mystic reason to change his view, that caste is not the essence of Hinduism. Does he regard Varna as the essence of Hinduism? One cannot as yet give any categorical answer. Readers of his article on Dr. Ambedkar's indictment will answer no. In that article, he does not say that the dogma of Varna is an essential part of the creed of Hinduism. Far from making Varna the essence of Hinduism, he says the essence of Hinduism is contained in its enunciation of one and only God as truth, and its bold acceptance of Ahimsa as the law of the human family. But the readers of his articles in reply to Mr. Santram will say yes. In that article, he says, how can a Muslim remain one if he rejects the Quran, or a Christian remain as a Christian if he rejects the Bible? If caste and Varna are convertible terms, and if Varna is an integral part of the Shastras which define Hinduism, I do not know how a person who rejects caste, that is Varna, can call himself a Hindu. Why this prevarication? Why does the Mahatma hedge? Whom does he want to please? Has the saint failed to sense the truth? Or does the politician stand in the way of the stain? The real reason why the Mahatma is suffering from this confusion is probably to be traced to two sources. The first is the temperament of the Mahatma. He has almost in everything the simplicity of the child with the child's capacity for self-deception. Like a child, he can believe in anything he wants to believe. We must therefore wait till such time as it pleases the Mahatma to abandon his faith in Varna as it is pleased him to abandon his faith in caste. The second source of confusion is the double role which the Mahatma wants to play of a Mahatma and a politician. As a Mahatma, he may be trying to spiritualize politics. Whether he has succeeded in it or not, politics have certainly commercialized him. A politician must know that society cannot bear the whole truth and that he must not speak the whole truth. If he is speaking the whole truth, it is bad for his politics. The reason why the Mahatma is always supporting caste and Varna is because he is afraid that if he is opposed, then he will lose his place in politics. Whatever may be the source of this confusion, the Mahatma must be told that he is deceiving himself and also deceiving the people by preaching caste under the name of Varna. The end.